Hi guys, this is a bit of a... Before I start this video, I'd like to have a quick disclaimer. This is a re-record and re-upload because I tried recording this a few months ago, but the post was deleted for some reason, so here we are again. So this is a review of Nickelback's 2008 studio album, Dark Horse. I originally recorded and uploaded this right after the All the Right Reasons reviews. So I know this album very well. Like, it's one of my has like 9 of my I think that's right, 9 of the best songs on it. There are 11 tracks in total. So, start the review, I guess. The first song on the album is called Something in Your Mouth, where Chad's talking about some girl he wants to be with, and she's a really good dancer and stuff. She like teases them all by sucking on her thumb. I know that sounds weird. I think the title means something completely different, though. Next is probably the most well-known song on here, and one of the worst songs in my opinion, Burn It to the Ground. Okay, I forgot to mention this, but Something in Your Mouth, sort of a blues, rock, metal. Burn It to the Ground is trying to be like rock, metal stuff. Then the third song is a really good one. Gotta Be Somebody, with that intro. It's more poppy than it's more of a pop ballad, pop rock. It's more of a love song or something. Then there's track 4, which I'm not a big fan of. Aside from I like some parts of the song, but I hate the rest of it. The song's called I'd Come For You. No, not that kind. COME. You can read it for your, if that picked up. Okay. Next is, we have 2 back-to-back great songs for tracks 5 and 6. And they're the only 2 songs on this, they're 2 of the 3 songs on here that actually weren't singles. Up first is Next Go Round, which sort of has a Slipknot style guitar. Actually, it's like if Slipknot or any new metal band mixed with any like 70s classic rock band sound. And on the verses, Chad has this effect on his voice to make it sound like he's singing through a telephone. But on the choruses, he's screaming everything. And there's like it's one of the few songs on here that has a guitar solo. Then the next song is a sad song. It gives me sort of a Metallica style vibe to it. It's called Just to Get High, where Chad is talking about how one of his friends destroyed his life because of like a drug addiction or something. he started lying, stealing, he stole his mother's rings, he gave up sleeping and eating, and the verses and intro on this are like clean guitar tones, but then on the tell me what you know, tell me what you... There's like a snap on the snare drum and the guitars become distorted. The next song is another ballad, Never Gonna Be Alone. And it's not good. I'm not a fan of Never Gonna Be Alone. I skipped... The songs I skip are Burn It to the Ground, I'd Come For You, and Never Gonna Be Alone, with the latter two being ballads. The next song, but from here, the last quarter of the album has 4 straight bangers. Shaking Hands, which is one of the 4 songs that has this. This song is another one of those blues rock songs, but it's like slower than the first one. Where it's talking about like a escort or a call girl, to use a I'm not like using the word, but she basically it's about a girl who pretty much sold her body to go to LA and become famous, and apparently she has a Mercedes Benz, and she has a lot of like people of power giving her money and buying her like services. The next song is pretty much straight to the point. The song is called SEX. It's an acronym. It's one of my favorite songs on the album. Yes, I know it's controversial because that no is a dirty word intro, but it starts with some bass jinting, as I think it sounds like, and then you have some splashes of guitar chords with that dun 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 dun. It makes me think of like Slipknot, Metallica, Nirvana, Kiss, and other rock bands like that. Like, and then there's like that dun 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 dun. And then after that intro, Chad just goes into, and on the pre-chorus he explains what the acronym stands for, with the S is for the simple need, E is for the ecstasy, X is just a max spot, cause that's the one you really want. And he's on the chorus, he's yelling about how it's always the answer, it's never a question, cause the answer is yes. And it's not just a suggestion, because when she asks the question, it's always... And it's one of the sleaziest and zestiest songs on here. And then after the second chorus, it goes into a yeah, 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 yeah. And then things shift gears a little bit, and it gets into like a guitar interlude with that. There's like a guitar solo on there that goes like... And then it goes back to Chad singing the pre-chorus over like... There are no drums in the background. It's just like a piano or an acoustic guitar or electric guitar with clean tones. I don't know. Or he's singing it very passionately. And then he starts singing the chorus with that, it's always the answer, it's never a question. Because the answer is yes or the end. Like, over some clean guitar strums, like that. Wow, 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 wow. And then the drums come on with that. And then it goes back to like the first and second chorus with the entire band pretty much. And then he starts yelling, yeah, yeah. And it ends with that, the start of that guitar interlude again with that. And it ends with Chad saying, yes! And there's like a splash of like a crash cymbal or a hi-hat. Then the next song's another. These last two songs are ballads. If Today Was Your Last Day, which is more of a message song. It's a lot better than the message song we got on the previous album. It's got acoustic guitar, it's got synths, and Chad passionately singing about if you weren't guaranteed tomorrow, what would you do, sort of thing. And the last song on this album is more of it's another like, it's about, it's a party song similar to how Burn It to the Ground is a party song, but this is a better party song. It's called This Afternoon, and starts with acoustic guitar, and there's like people talking in the background. It's basically a song about going to the bars, drinking, smoking weed, and there's references to like Jukebox, Susie Quattro, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Bob Marley, and Cheech and Chong, among other things. And Chad's talking about how he loves to be with his friends. And I will say, it's a attempt at country music. But seems like Chad is... Okay, This Afternoon is the exact opposite of Just to Get High, is what it seems. It seems like Chad's coming off as a bit of a hypocrite, lyrically speaking. But yeah, it's an all-around good experience. It's got 3 of the sleaziest songs we ever got from the band. It's got a couple songs about drinking and partying. It's got a few message songs. And yeah, that's about it. If you were to point a gun at my head and make me choose between All the Right Reasons and Dark Horse, I don't know. It's comparing, like, do I want the quantity of good songs from All the Right Reasons, or do I want the quality of the production of the good songs on Dark Horse? It's a quantity versus quality conundrum, and both are really good. If I can find more Nickelback CDs, I will definitely listen to them and review them. But this was produced by Joey Moy and Mutt Lang for the most part. And it's a really fire album. It's got the guitars, drums, and bass, the passionate vocals that you'd expect from this band. Chad Kroeger definitely led Ryan Peake, Daniel Adler, and Mike Kroeger into battle with this one. Some of these songs make me wonder how it would sound if Gene Simmons or James Hetfield or somebody sang them. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.